Hi, Adam here with Vintique Motors. Today I want to do a little walk around and a driving demonstration on this 72 F-250 Ranger. It's a two-tone green. We did another video already inside the building, but today we're going to get out in the sun, take it for a ride, show you guys what it's all about. So this came out of Washington. Been one repaint in 1986. Held up darn well. Originally a 360 truck, it's now got a 390, 4-speed, 4x4. They don't make them like this anymore. Check out the interior real quick. I hope you like green. Let's go for a ride. Okay, so pretty standard flare. Got an auto gauge, auto meter, tack, a Cobra CB, and over here there's a trailer brake controller, which I believe does work. The LED light lights up, at least when I press on the brakes. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Now this is not a cold start per se, and I have had it out today, just cruising around. It's such a nice day. I actually drove it home last night, drove it back to the warehouse today, so not a true cold start, but it's been sitting here about a half an hour. So it's a hot start essentially, which to me that's more important, a hot start. And even though this is a crawler first gear, we'll start out in first gear. I usually start out in second. While we're waiting for some traffic to clear here, I want to point out a couple things. This is hanging a little. It's missing the rubber boot at the end, but we'll get that rectified. So you'll see it bouncing around a little bit in this video, but the part I ordered, it hadn't come in the mail yet, so we'll get that fixed. And then some cracking in the dash up here. And the steering wheel has some minor cracks to it, which is common from this era of truck. No power steering, so your forearm's gonna get a workout. So first gear, 3,000 RPM. We're probably going 6 or 7 miles an hour. Second gear, 3,000 RPM. If you've never driven these trucks from this era, they are bouncy, so don't expect the plushness of your brand new F-150. This is an F-250 Super Duty from 1972, but it's fun. The speedometer bounces a little bit. All the gauges are working though, regardless. Fuel, alternator, oil pressure. Sorry, oil temperature and engine temperature. We got an AM radio, it works. On this issue and how did the political parties do that? I think it's in all the parties' interest to basically to single move on to issues that dashboard speaker. Still in third gear. Nice and easy shifting. Clutch is great. Also, the brakes are great on this too. Once we get a little straightaway over here, I'll get some speed, demonstrate that. A lot of torque in this, I'm not even downshifting out of fourth as we're going about 25 miles an hour here through this turn. As you get over 20, 25 miles an hour, the speedometer bouncing stops. So it shows right now we're going about 30, which is the posted limit on this road. Pick up a little speed and do a braking demonstration. So this is at 40. Brakes nice and straight. Damn good too for a front disc, rear drum, big truck. Drop her into second. A lot of power with this 390. As I mentioned, it was originally a 360 truck. Previous owner put in a 390, and there's documentation for that and the paperwork. We'll go ahead and flick around here. I'm going to do a 3-point turn. So we got our non-power steering to deal with, and not such a big area to turn around in. Starting out in second, like I normally do. Let's see if this is gonna... Yeah, the blower works. No AC on this truck, so just got heat. All the lights work. I tested them out yesterday. Blinkers, reverse lights, roof lights. Just a really solid truck. So this was sold new, as I mentioned, in Washington State. It stayed in Washington State per the paperwork through, I believe, September of 2022 when it went to a collection in Florida. It's a good client of mine. Collects a lot of CJ Jeeps, a lot of vintage pickups, diesel pickups. So he acquired this truck, shipped it down to his warehouse in Florida. I acquired it from him a little earlier this year, shipped it up to my facility here in Michigan. We're going to be offering this on Bring a Trailer. I'm a volume seller on Bring a Trailer, coming up on our 200th listing, so been doing this since 2015 on VAT. So if you have any questions about the truck, you can always reach out via the contact seller button on there. If you need a shipping quote, do the same. Just need your zip code and we can get you a shipping quote. I may be able to get this in an enclosed hauler. I've shipped big trucks like this before enclosed, but you know, I'd have to see if that's available, and depending on where you are in the country. But otherwise, open hauler would be no problem. I shipped them up here on open haul, and just gave them a little bath, and they're good as new. Current odometer reading is 78,309. If it is original mileage, I don't know if it is, but if it is, you know, I would highly doubt this truck has 178,000 on it. So plausibly original, but it'll be TMU. And I'll look through the paperwork again to see if there's any mileage. There's some receipts going back to the 70s and 80s, so I'll see if they had any odometer readings on that paperwork to kind of validate the mileage. Just a fun truck. Looks great, two-tone green interior. Idle's great. We're at 900 RPM. And I've been driving this truck for a day or two now, and in heavy traffic, in light traffic, you know, so I mean, it has no problem getting around and assimilating into daily driving. I have not taken it on the freeway, but you know, around 50, 55 miles an hour is probably the tops you want to go. You'd be probably cracking in 4,000 RPM. I believe it's a 410 gear out back. All right, back at headquarters. I hope this video helps inform you on what this truck is, how it operates, how it performs. And again, if you have any questions, reach out via the contact seller button. Thank you.